Abigail Gomez.
Yes. Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. And here we are in the Ardest Gallery, sitting in front of your artwork.
Yeah.
Very colorful getup. And I'm pretty excited to sit down and talk with you because when I think of Abigail Gomez, I automatically think of fun, excitement, color, and you never know what's coming next. So Craziness, yes. In fact, I pulled a quote off of your Instagram. I'm going to open with this, and then I want you to expound on that a little bit. You said, "Sometimes I try to be normal, but it gets boring, so I go back to being myself."
Yes. You need an explanation for that.
Well, yeah.
So I keep saying I'm not normal, even when you met me when I have pink hair.
Yes,
I believe
you've
that,
had
yes.
blue, pink,
Blue, pink, shave, yes.
Yeah.
Now it's boring, but I started doing something here. Okay. So I think I'm not a normal person. Like, I need to change a lot. And I've never fit in the right places. So when I try to do that, I just get boring, or I just don't like it, and I switch to another thing. And I think that's also what I do with painting.
Yeah.
I start doing something, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I'm done with this, and then I switch to the next thing.
Okay. Yeah, in fact, let's talk about that a little bit, because I would say you definitely match your artwork in that all kinds of different styles and looks. I know that you do things in series a lot. One of the first series that I was really attracted to was the one where you had words hidden in the background, or they were like layered in. I believe "What Happens If" was the name of one of the pieces. Yes. You had like a whole words collection, then you did one about numbers. Yeah, so speak to that a little bit. What is it that makes you dive into one subject matter and just go all the way?
So, for example, with words, I was like, everything started with what do I want to say? What do I have to say? And what do I want to share? But I don't want to put it here and then the name of the piece is Believe in Yourself, right? And then you can find your stuff. No, I wanted to give like a hint, and then you can follow or find some meaningful or think about something with that word. So I started hiding words, and it was like fun for me. And also that was my kind of sharing sometimes my pain or my joy, but it was there, and they were mostly motivational quotes. So like, yes, you can, or what happens if, believe in yourself, or there was one that says enough. And then in other parts, they say like, it's enough of what? It was like kind of to the good part, and then to the enough of that. Right. I don't know, of what, right?
Right.
Yes. And then numbers, I don't know why people love numbers so much. Like, I want a 7. Okay. Yeah. I can add a 7 there, so yeah.
Right. Oh, people have told you that they wanted a 7? Okay.
Yes, I did one with a 4, and Julie bought that 4, Squadra for her. And then I did one that it was not a 5, but it looks like a 5. So then I started doing that. And then there was one point, I think it was for a big family, and they asked like, I want the 1 with these colors, the 2 with these colors, and they were Christmas gifts.
Oh, okay, cool. So you created pieces specifically for them based on what their wants were.
I do a lot of commissions, and I love doing commissions, and it's pretty easy for me because if they say like, I have this living room and I want to match this screen with this screen, I'm like, okay, this screen? Yes, okay, and then I'll do it. So it's really fun for me that. I think it's easier for me to do commissions than my stuff. Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes. Yes. I think a lot when I'm trying to do what I like.
Well, let's dive into that a little bit, because I would think that most artists would prefer to do whatever's coming out of their head rather than being guided by a commission. And I've heard some artists get burned out from doing commissions because they feel like they're not in their own creativity space. Yes. Right? So what makes it different for you? Do you like having the guidelines, or what is it?
what I love is that people love what I do. So
okay.
this part of, I'm going to pay you to do this with your own style, but this kind of idea with this green, with this blue, I love that because I just need 2 colors and then I create whatever I want and they are going to say like, good, this is what I was looking for.
Right.
So I like that part because it's like encouraging, or it's good for me, for my ego.
Yeah.
If you want to say it like that, yes.
Well, sure.
And this part is like, I start doing something and I'm like, oh no, this, no. And then the next, I do several pieces at the same time.
Okay.
So I start with one and then if I like this purple, I switch to a new canvas and then I start another one. And then I create the whole series because they're all in my floor because I like to paint in my floor.
Right.
Yes. So sometimes it's easier because I don't know. I am not thinking of what I want to do or what I'm feeling when I'm doing this, or I think it's easier for me. Yeah.
So it's kind of like they have guidelines for you, and
It's
then you
less
can just
pressure.
less pressure. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you know they're going to love it anyway because they've already seen your style and they're familiar with it. Okay, that makes sense. Tell us a little bit about, because I would call you an abstract artist, contemporary abstract artist, mixed media. Is that correct, or
Yes.
is it mostly?
I use abstract artists.
And I know that going through your timeline on Instagram, just going back all the way through the history, you've had quite an evolution of work. And it's impressive, I think, because you went from what I saw, you went from like painting on jean jackets to like designing works for hospitals. You know, it's like you've come a long way. And you've also found a voice. I think, you know, in the last year and a half, 2 years, you've really found a style, which, interesting enough, we'll come back to this, you're kind of deviating from now. You're trying some different things. But you have a look, and I would say your look is a lot of times color. It's definitely layers, lots of layers.
Lots of layers.
Hidden nuggets for the viewer. Can you expound on that? What is your style?
Yes. Oh, yes. So first, I was painting in Mexico because my mom is an artist and I started really young doing this. Young? My daughter is going to complain about that word. Yes.
No worries,
okay.
no worries.
So then when we moved here 6 years ago, we were living in a small apartment. So I was crazy because I needed to do like creative stuff. So I started painting dogs and cats into denim jackets.
Oh, okay.
That's how I started here. And then I met Julie and I came, this is a fun story, like what happened here. I came into the Ardest Gallery to the other one, the one in Magnolia, and I knocked the door and I was like, okay, I'm an artist. What do I need to do to be here? So then it started from there. I was just knocking doors and, hey, I'm an artist. What do I need to do? So this is how it started. I think I do have a style now. In Mexico, it was more decorative or doing commissions or just hotels and like covering walls. And here I started creating this style. I hate when someone say, oh, she has her own style because, you know, I'm like this, I'm colorful or the crazy hair. But then also I can be me and have my own style wearing heels and a skirt. And you would say, oh, that's Abigail.
Right.
She's crazy with heels or with tennis shoes. You're going to notice it's the same style. So with my art, yes, there are layers. And yes, there was this words and numbers series with this, I don't know, a lot of empty space and words and hidden letters and dripping.
Drips in it. It seems like there was like a mystical feel to it. A lot of like one layer melding into another. Does that make sense?
I like the part when you don't know which one is the last layer.
Right.
Like when you see this, it's like, oh, it was first the crayon or the painting or the texture. I don't know. And for me, layers, they're like life. When I paint, it's so hard to explain how or why or what I was thinking when I was doing this, because usually it's painful. Yes.
That's interesting.
Yes. And
because that doesn't look painful
no,
to me.
no, I know.
It looks joyous.
No. It's so moving from Mexico to here, it was really hard. So I started like, I don't know, putting everything, like all that paint into the painting. But at the same time, I was not going to use black and white. And I'm more colorful kind of person. So I was like, okay, then this. So it was like a bad moment, but trying to cover it with layers of fun, of gratitude, or something better is coming. That's why they are so, like the quotes, they can be really simple, but they are always like motivational, like it's gonna get better. Yes, you can do it. Or what happens if nothing happens?
Right.
I'm always thinking about the worst scenario. Yes, that's who I am.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So it's like, okay. Or even listening to a song that it's like, oh, it's good and it was bad. And I'm like, yeah, it's good. Yes. So I start doing that. So this one, it was something I tried to mix a little bit because I was a little bit tired of the same white words kind of thing. But even if people say this is more me, I think this is not more me.
It's more of you at that time, right?
Yes, it's like more messy. Right now I'm in that's like, I don't know, in that moment where nothing fits, but I know it's got to. I'm creating a new series. It's not on my Instagram. It's going to be amazing. That's the best thing I've done since I got here to US.
Okay.
I found a way to mix colors, but not like this, like just 2 or 3 colors. And it's simple, calm, and with words. It's going to be amazing.
Okay.
Yes, I can tell you that.
All right.
That's going to be the best one.
I believe you. I
Yes,
believe you.
yes.
Every work is your best one, right? The next one.
No,
the next one's always the best.
no. This one is going to be the best one.
But I mean, it will be the next one, so it's going to be the best because it hasn't happened yet.
Yes.
I know.
But it's pretty good.
So do you like I mentioned, you have series. You do works in a series, and that's because of your working space, you say? Is that right? Because your studio space?
No, it's like that's the way I'm feeling or the mood that I have in that moment.
Okay.
And then I'll finish with 4, 5, 10, and then I'm done.
And then you go on to the next one.
And then I go to the next one.
Okay. Right, because you for a while you were doing the words and the numbers, that whole series, and then like this one here that we're sitting in front of, these are different. They're
Totally
more
different, yes.
more I would say more hard shapes with the colors. And I've seen some other ones you did that looked like abstracted figures. So what is it? Is it the whatever you're feeling in the moment? That's what dictates what series is going to come next?
I get tired.
Okay.
So, for example, when I was doing the hospital commission, there were, with words, sand colors, a little bit like yellow with green. They were light and they were big, and I was doing 4. Okay. And at some point, I was like, okay, let's stop this. I put them all like in a different spot. And then I started doing the little people. Remember
little
like
people,
that?
yes.
So it was like, just sit down, make a face, and start like coloring. I needed color and like not that, I don't know how to say it.
Something
like
totally different.
Yes.
So you were getting burned out on the other things,
Yes.
so you need to do something totally
Yes.
different. Okay.
For example, sorry.
No, go ahead.
When I do kind of this, people say like, oh, you were mad. Or you were like angry because you were throwing. No, usually when I'm angry, I do the squares and I need to be sitting down, like relaxing, breathing, and doing just like, okay, I'll cover this square. And then when I'm happy, I do kind of this because I'm like, oh yeah, with music and everything.
Right.
Yes. So,
Okay. Right on. So I would say that's pretty courageous. Most artists, especially in this space, most artists pick a lane and they kind of stay in it, you know, or they try to go to a niche because that's what we're told a lot of times. You have to focus on one thing and do one thing really well, and you can't deviate from that. So to go from one style to a completely different one takes a lot of courage, I think. And
Well, some people think that's a mistake.
okay.
Yes. So they're like, oh, you found your style. Yes. I'm glad you like this one, but this is not going to stay with me forever.
Right,
so
right,
I'm going to do this one.
change.
I think when people say you find your style, you found your style. It's like you find the style that I can relate. It's like, oh, this is more you. No, this is more you. The people that are saying
seeing
like
it.
this is more you. No,
Yeah,
this is more you, and I created. So you relate to that. But if I do like another one, and it's not what you are feeling, you're gonna say like, no, I like better the other style that you. It's like, okay. So yes, I think my style is layers, drips, colors, hidden words, and I'm gonna keep with that. Because yes, I want that if you go to another gallery, you say you're able to recognize my work.
Right.
But I think people say most of the time you need to find a style and just stay with that and do that. For example, right now I studied business administration and I work in marketing. So every single time that I finish a work, I'm like, where am I going to sell it?
Okay.
And usually for the artist, it's like, no, that's not how you do art.
Right.
They're like, no, I'm a creative. I do art. And of course, I want to sell my art.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, but you're thinking of selling. Well, if you say like, this is super cute and you want it, I can sell it. Like,
Right.
do you want it?
You're ready to sell anything.
$20 now?
Right,
Do you
right,
want it?
right, right.
Yes. So, yes, I try to do and create work. Not when I'm doing it. I'm not thinking about selling it.
Right.
But when I'm finished, it's like, okay, who needs this?
Right.
Where can I put this?
I think that's smart to at least let the creativity come out first. You know, you're not creating to sell. You create, and then once you've created, then you're ready to sell it. Let it move on. Where some
It started the opposite way. In Mexico, I started creating or painting because I needed stuff for my house.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
When I got married, I was like, okay, we need one here, and that's it. And then we have some water problems, so I took everything and put them into furniture stores.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, oh, this matches perfectly with this sofa. You know, you can sell this.
Yeah.
And I started selling like that. So when I went to a friend's house, I was sitting there in the red sofa, and I was like, oh my God, here she needs like a red piece with. And then I went home and created that. Of course, she never knew, and she never bought that piece, but I had a red, perfectly designed. So I was thinking of where that piece would be or would go.
Yeah.
It was like how it started. So.
And that's interesting too, because you've held on to that. I would say you're one of the most commissioned artists around the gallery here. I feel like your stuff is in homes all over the Woodlands, all over the Houston, right?
Hey, buy from me.
That's right. MD Anderson, you said they
Yes,
commissioned you to do a big installation there. That's cool, and I think part of that is your willingness and your readiness to do it, right?
Oh, I always said yes.
Yeah.
When I did I did this mural in Laredo, and they said like, hey, do you want to? Yes, of course. And then I was like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? I've never been in I don't know how you call it.
A scaffolding.
Yes,
to do,
I was like,
yeah.
Easy. Okay,
Yeah.
when?
We'll figure it out.
So when Yuli started asking like, do you want to do? Yeah, a bigger? Yeah, bigger. Oh, I need a smaller. Yeah, I can do that. So I tried to, and I work pretty fast.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I have the idea. My daughter is 17. My husband is working, so I have the time. So it's like, okay, when do you need this finished?
Right.
So yes, I like doing commissions.
Well, that's great too. I think that's good advice for artists too. No matter what level you are, say yes first,
and then figure it out.
and then figure it out. You'll figure it out.
Yes.
That's what ChatGPT is for, right? How do I do it? Another thing about you, we talked about in the very beginning about how your personality comes out in your work and it's very fun. So I was very surprised to hear you say that there's pain in
A
your
lot of pain,
paintings?
yes.
Yeah, that's
There's one, I need to find a picture so you can share that one.
sure.
There's a big piece, it's not finished. So, you know, I had knee surgery 2 years ago, both of them.
Right.
And there was this more like 3 in the morning, empty canvas. And then I just went there with a chalk and I started writing. What happens if this doesn't work? What happens if I don't run again? What happens if the pain? And what happens if... So I covered the whole thing and then I started, you know, sitting down, covering, like just coloring. It looks like the cheerful, playful, I don't know, it's happiness there.
Right.
So every single person that is in front of that piece is like, oh, wow. I was crying. It was 3 in the morning. I was afraid.
Wow.
And I create that. So I think I use that, like, of course, every artist uses their art to fix something or share something.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like, I wanted to share it like happiness because I don't want to share with you my sadness or
Right.
I was crying.
Right.
And for example, when they asked me to explain my art, you know, I was working here and I was like, hey, welcome to Ardest Gallery. Have you been here before?
Right.
Oh, this is Jeff. Jeff does blah, 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 blah. Alan is like a... And then when they ask like, and where's your work?
And you don't want to talk about it.
Here. And what were you? This is what I do, yes. I think it's really hard for me to explain the pain that I was feeling when I was doing this. And that comes, like the result is a colorful, fun. And I don't want you to know, if you're going to buy this piece, I don't want you to know that I was crying maybe.
Right.
So it's really hard for me to sell a piece and say like, oh, this was, I don't know, this was happening.
Right.
So
especially if it was a painful, negative experience in the beginning.
And I think, I don't know if you're going to cut this, but I think people want the sad story with the happy ending. And sometimes I don't have the happy ending yet. So it's like, oh, this was painful, but I'm okay. I'm getting there.
There's hope, though, at least.
Yes, and a lot of them, they say like hope, like the word hope.
Yeah.
For example, the commission for the hospital, one says courage. It's hidden there, so you're not. If you're sitting in front of them, you're gonna be able to see that. But one says courage, and it's called Courage is Beautiful. And then hope. Hope has wings. So there are people with cancer or like, I don't know, they're maybe afraid of the answer or the results of their studies or whatever. So I want them to be sitting there and saying like, oh, good. So maybe I'm crying, maybe I'm stressed, but there's hope. There is something more. You have your family, you have good parts even in the worst moments.
Well, that sounds like a perfect match then for your work. If it's in the, a cancer center where people are awaiting some, probably not great news, to know that they're not alone, like there is hope for them, to evoke that kind of emotion. But starting from a place of pain is
So my father died from pancreatic cancer.
Okay.
Yes. So I know what the pain, like how it goes or how it happens. So it was like, okay, I'm a woman. I've been there. Like I've been in that hospital saying like, please, 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 just do the mammogram or whatever and tell me it's okay. Well, we found something. Come next week. And you're like, oh my God. So I was trying to mix all that stuff to, okay, if you're here and you're sitting here and you read this, just relax, breathe.
Right, right.
We are in this together and you have more friends or people that are feeling the same as you are.
Right.
So you're not alone in this.
That's good. Yeah, and that's also the human condition, right? Nobody's life is perfect. Everybody knows what pain feels like, and everybody knows what it feels like to have hope, or at least we hope that they do. We want people to hang on for another day and not lose their faith in the goodness of the world, right?
I have this tattoo here. It was something like my daughter said to me when I was doing my first triathlon. I'm afraid of water.
Okay.
And she said, yes, I'm afraid. It was like,
Triathlon,
yes,
and you're afraid of water.
Yes.
All right, good.
Well, the idea of doing this, it was like my father was running the 5Ks with my daughter in the stroller. And I was like, oh my God, he has a cancer tumor and he's pushing the, I can swim.
Yeah.
So that's how it started.
Okay.
But she was putting up the wetsuit.
Okay.
And she said, Mom, it's in Spanish, but it's when you think you are not able to handle anymore, yes, you are. O cuando creas que ya no puedes, sí puedes.
Sí puedes.
And then she said, like, and if you have some trouble, you fix it and keep going. So it's here.
Right.
And I did it like a tattoo because it applies to everything.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
you are like, oh no, this is it. No more. I can do it. And then, yes, you can.
You can.
And then if you have some trouble, you fix it and you keep going. And then I got into the water and I was like, oh no, my God, I'm going to die. No one is going to notice that I'm under what, I don't know.
Right.
And I was like, oh my God, she said to keep going, yes. So trouble. It was, this is a fun story because I'm afraid of drowning. And of course, in a triathlon, I'm afraid of drowning and nobody's going to notice until the race is done. So it's going to be like, oh, she's been there 2 hours.
Right.
So I started swimming and there was this boat with, buzos, ¿cómo se dice?
Oh, the scuba divers?
Yes, scuba. So I was like, oh my God, people die. People are underwater and they need to find them. So I just started swimming with the others. It was like, okay, stop watching. Just go. So I think that's life for me. Just find the problem and then cry for 2 days and then keep going.
Get on with it.
Yes.
Right on. Well, since you mentioned it, I wanted to bring this up too because you're one of the only other artists that I know who's also an athlete, who's very into training and fitness. And so you did a triathlon. You've run a marathon before. I've never done a triathlon, but running is in my blood. And so are there any parallels in training and fitness? What do you get from training that you can apply to your art practice?
I think for me, training, I hate training.
Oh, okay.
I
Good.
love competing.
Okay.
It's like, okay, when I'm training, I'm like with the watch and I'm like, oh, that's enough. My training says 22 minutes. Yeah, done.
Right on.
And then when I compete, it's like, okay, who's the fastest girl here? That one. Okay, I'm going to follow that girl.
Okay.
And then what's the time that I am supposed to do for this half iron? Under 5 hours is good. Okay, good. So then I start, I follow the girl, and she started getting far away from me. I just shorten the distance, and I keep going. And it's that kind of achievement that maybe into the art is you are following your steps and you are trying to do what you think you were gonna do. I don't know, this is weird. But at the end, it's the same accomplishment. It's this is what I wanted to do, and this is a finished piece. Even if they say you never finish a piece, you're just bored of it. I finished the pieces.
Okay.
Yeah. It's this is done, no more. Not even my signature fits there. So I think when I'm competing, I give everything. And when I'm painting, it's the same. It's I'm all in, not even eating, drinking. It's I'm...
Just focus.
Yes.
Well, it seems to me that your goal is the end product. You're focusing on getting the project done, right? Similar to when you're done with the work, you're ready to sell it, right? Let's move that on and go to the next thing.
Yes.
Right?
And I love people having my stuff. For example, sometimes if I start getting a lot of canvases in my house, finished work, I'm okay, sale. It's who wants this? This was, I don't know, $100, but you said you have 50?
Here we go.
Take it, yes.
Okay.
And sometimes they say oh, but you're giving them away. Yes, I want my art in somebody's house. If you love it, just take it. Okay, you need to pay at least for the, the work or the canvas.
Did you get that, audience?
Yes, call me.
Yeah.
But yes, I like the face of the person saying like, how much is this one? It's like, okay, before the how much, it's that excitement of I want this one.
Right.
I like this one. I love that one. So I love that feeling when someone said like, oh, this one. I'm like, okay, take it.
Right. Well, it's a validation of sorts too,
Yeah.
right? And that's the human condition as well. We all want to be validated. We all want to be noticed. We want to be heard, seen, all that. And so when someone wants your work in their home, that's a pretty big.
And if they say, okay, I don't have the money to buy this one. Okay, how much do you have? Because I want that.
Right.
And even if they are gonna share with friends and, oh, you know what, this one was 50% up.
Right.
Maybe someday I'm gonna be super famous and they can sell that piece.
That's right. And they'll get it back,
See?
right? They'll get it back.
Yes.
That's cool. Yeah, well, another thing I noticed about, if you go on your social media, you'll see that you put up a lot of videos. You show your workspace. They're always fun. You might see you painting. You might see your artwork. You might see you hanging upside
Dancing,
down.
yeah.
Or upside down, like you're all over the place.
Yes, yes.
It seems to me that you're really enjoying the process.
Oh, yes, I love.
Yeah. So talk about your process. What is it that is so fun for you?
For me, just being in my studio is like the best place to be. Sometimes I wake up 4 a.m. with an idea, and I just need to do it. Like I just go there, and I was like, okay, the color that I was thinking was like, I don't know, kind of this one, and then this one with what color, and I'm not. I don't prepare or do sketches, or I just find the canvas and I start going.
Okay.
And I need to do it super tiny or big. So this is not my usual size. This is hard for me. I like 36 or 48 or 72.
Yeah, I know. You
Or
have a lot of big pieces.
6x6.
Oh, the tiny
Yes.
ones, right.
But yes, I just start going, and then if that's a mess, I just stop, go back to bed, and
Really?
then come back. Yes.
Okay.
So it's pretty like I'm all over the place.
So you don't say I'm gonna work at this time of day every day.
No.
It's instinctual. Is that what you're saying?
For example, if after this interview I'm like, oh, I got this idea from you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Yes, you're never. I'll add it here. Like, oh, bye, Jeff.
Oh, right.
I just get home, and then I start painting. 8, 9, 11. I don't mind. Yes.
And it seems to me that it's kind of like a dance sometimes. You're feeling. Do you listen to music when
Yes.
you're painting? Okay.
And all kind of music.
Okay.
Country music in Spanish, in English, or podcast. Sometimes, audiobooks.
Okay.
So I'm like there in, I don't know, the life of someone. I'm like, oh yeah.
Okay.
And sometimes there's just a fun, like that idea of, oh, I should be dancing with this one. Or I'm dancing, I'm like, oh, let's record this.
Okay. And that's what we see. Okay.
Yeah. So
Right on.
yeah, I have that.
Yeah. It also seems like to me like you like to make a mess. You make
Oh,
messes everywhere.
I don't like to, but yes, I make a mess.
You do, okay.
And then my nails are always a mess.
Uh-huh.
So from far away, you are not going to be able to notice.
Right on. But you put on paint clothes, it seems like, and your
Everything
studio. Talk to us about your studio. Is it a room in your home? Or what
It's
is
a
it?
room.
Okay.
Yes. So
just
I
took it
cover.
over?
Yes, I cover everything with plastic. You know what's the best? The plastic curtains.
Shower curtain.
Yes, shower curtains.
Yes.
Because you have the spots, and they are the perfect length, and then all the floor is cardboard.
Okay.
Yes. I could splash.
Make a mess.
And I like to paint in the floor, sitting down or there.
Yeah, I've
It's
noticed
not good for my back, but
That's why you train, right?
so I need to be there. And I love painting with sponges.
Okay.
So my hands go like, I know I have gloves. right? But
Right.
they're
You don't
not
use them,
always
though.
there.
Right.
I need them to be just next to the canvas.
It seems like you like to be in the work. You like to touch it.
Oh
you like
yes.
to feel
Yesterday,
it.
my husband said, like, baby, you need to wash your hand, your face. I have paint here and here. I'm like, let it be. It's like that. It was like that.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
I think that's really fun. I mean, again, that you can tell that your work is very organic. That it comes from a place of you just being you. It's very Abigail.
Yes, it's.
I'm sure you've heard that before.
I like people to see that. I don't know if this, like, for example, if you see this in another gallery, maybe you're not gonna say like, oh, that's Abigail's. But maybe with the next one you will do that.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's me, colorful or playful.
That's your jam.
Yeah.
You're colorful and playful.
Yes.
You also, besides just being an artist, you also teach workshops.
Yes.
Right? You do demo work. Tell us a little bit about workshops. Since your style is abstract art, what is your approach? I know you do things here at the Ardest Gallery. And the Ardest Gallery caters to non-artists in terms of their workshops. So how do you take somebody who doesn't know anything about art process and get them to create something?
I'll start saying, like, everyone is an artist. Everyone has the creative mind, and there are no mistakes for abstract.
Right.
I think if you are doing watercolor, yeah, if you put a lot of water, it's going to be a mess, or maybe the paper is gone. So in this one, you can cover all with white, and even the texture that you left underneath, you're going to use that. You can use that.
Right.
So I'm going to tell you a story here. I started painting in art classes when I was 9, and I hated them.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I hated them. Because we were all doing the beach with the palm and the same color. And if I tried to do something different, the teacher came and said, like, oh, let's fix this. You're going to do it like this.
Right.
And then I came home and, Mom, I did this. Oh, that's beautiful. This is my teacher's. It was like, it's not mine. So I tried to teach, like, what are you feeling right now?
Right.
Do you want to do a mess? Do a mess. And just feel what that's all about. Right. And do you want to do squares? Do squares. Sometimes I teach about materials, or what can you do with sponges or texture, or with the bubble wrap. I play a lot with the bubble wrap.
Is fun.
Yes.
People would not believe that, but it is, yeah.
I grab a lot of trash.
Okay.
And I use it.
Right.
Yes. And I love knives. And yeah, it's like just come and have fun. And then you can have something, you can frame it, and it's gonna look great.
Yeah.
And you did it.
So you're opening up a world to people with things they already know and with their own intuition rather than trying to give them structure. It seems like that was what really bugged you as a child. You didn't like the structure. You wanted to break out and do your own thing, right?
My first abstract course was with my mom. I was just married, and she said, like, oh, I'm going to Monterrey to this teacher, Cristina Zorrilla. And she said, like, she's an abstract. My mom used to do flowers and, I don't know, houses, tiny. She was like Bob Ross with...
Okay.
Yeah.
Like more of a realist style.
Yes, but I think she took... Well, yeah, whatever. So I went to this place, and there's this teacher with the big canvases and buckets of paint and sand, and I was like, oh my God, this is my thing. And I came with 3 big pieces. Like, finish one, like, it was amazing for me being able to just mess with the whole thing and be able to create something beautiful. So that's why I'm trying to teach, like, just go ahead, just splash the paint. And it's like, no, oh my God. Or it's like the same idea when the ladies that have big hair, and you say like, oh, you need to cut it. Well, just like this. No, cut it.
Cut it all.
Like, feel what's something new, like change. It's the same. If you are doing pastels or watercolor or figurative stuff, just come and play. And maybe at some point you can do this underneath I don't know. So for me, it's just feel free and play.
Have fun. Be yourself.
Colors and
Be yourself.
Yes.
That's what it's all about. Awesome. Well, Abigail, before we finish here, I want to go over some quick rapid fire questions so we can get to know a little bit more about you. Okay, so these are quick answers. The answer will be in the question usually. Okay, so let's find out a little more about you. Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Ooh, okay. Green or orange?
Orange.
Orange, all right. Big or small?
Big.
Okay. Vicente Fernandez or Alejandro Fernandez?
Alejandro Fernandez.
Oh, okay. I'm a Vicente guy, but whatever. Up early or up late?
Oh, no. Up late.
Up late. That makes sense. Trust your eye or trust your gut?
My God.
Okay. Valentina or Cholula?
Valentina. 100%. Even my daughter is called Valentina.
Valentina is Mexican ketchup.
Yes, yes.
Yes, I love it. Running, cycling, or swimming?
Cycling.
Okay. Art that whispers or art that shouts?
Shouts.
Beauty or truth?
Truth.
Okay. Plan or no plan?
No plan.
I knew that one. I knew that one. Long walk or long drive?
Oh, long walk, please.
Okay. Got
I
it.
hate driving.
And then last one, Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Oh, please, Celsius.
Okay. Sorry, USA.
It's like miles or kilometers.
Exactly. Awesome. Well, Abigail, I thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Encourage everyone to visit the Ardest Gallery, get Abigail's work. You can also visit her on Instagram. Follow her at Abigail Gomez Art, and we'll put it up here so everyone can see it. And you can also follow her on Facebook at Abigail Gomez Art. Abigail, it's been a pleasure. We should do this again sometime.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. All right. And we thank you. Peace.